Yeah, it'll all be in the past. Your latest video, you said, I completely understand that the entirety of what I do as a professional will be gone and I'll have to find something new. Would you care to elaborate on that? Is fixing stuff really going away that soon? I am not sure 100% because nothing's ever really sure. I just follow trends, you know? So the parts are getting more and more difficult to obtain. The manufacturers are getting better and better at clamping down on people like me getting schematics and board views. The devices themselves are getting cheaper and cheaper to the point where it may not be worth it to have somebody like me do any of the work that I do, and they may actually get more durable with time. Most of this business is supported by, you know, liquid, drop, and carelessness, and devices are getting better and better. You look at stuff like the Moto G. I mean, the Moto G is something like $170, liquid proof, drop proof. You know, it's so anyway. So we got PP Bus G3 hot. So what are we gonna do next here? Next, what we're gonna do is check down the line and see what else. See what other power rails we need that may be missing. So let's go over to the page that lists all the power rails here. Lewis repaired boards before it was cool. It's cool? I'm still waiting for somebody to go, wow, that's so cool. Okay, so what do we have next? So we checked PP Bus G3 hot. DCN has to be there, because if DCN wasn't there, you wouldn't have PP Bus G3 hot. Next up is PPV RTC G3 hot. Let's check that one.
Prepare your defenses.
We're going to check that over here. And let's see what we get. You can still be an employee for Jessa. Ha. Fuck no. Alright, so it looks like we can check that down here. And do you see anything that looks kind of funny over there? You probably can't see anything that looks kind of funny because I'm streaming at 2.5 megabit per second. So you probably can't see shit. It probably looks like just one giant blob of pixels.
We're all soldiers now.
Makes me sad. I always strive for some good quality.
Try not to get yourselves killed out there.
Are you downloading porn? Actually, no, I shouldn't be offended at that. Are you uploading porn? Because you can download all you want. You just got to stop uploading.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Alright, so as you can see, that. So let's see what that measures.
Very much for waiting around.
With my little pixelated slideshow here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
The news all heights. Come here and get stabilized. Yuga waga teki wo kurau!
Get on the objective.
Well, that's an interesting number. 0.3 volts. Alright, so the first thing I'm interested in doing is there a short to ground
Say ah.
over here? So let's see. I'll put the meter into resistance. mode and see if there's a short circuit. And there is a 2.3 ohm short to ground. That's not good. So let's see, what could be causing that short? So there's a short circuit on that rail. After corrosion got on it. So what's on this?
Got you in my sights.
So it looks like we have some capacitors in this area, some resistors in this area, but they don't go to ground. So these are pull-up resistors. That's not going to be it. We have capacitors in this area. We have the chip that creates that voltage, U1900. And we have the CPU. So what do you think it's going to be with my luck today with everything? So do you think my luck is going to be that it's the chip, a capacitor, or the CPU?
Defend the objective. For your own safety, get behind the
Look at my caps, they're all
The enemy is taking the objective.
covered in flux. Hold on. On a resistor. It's kind of moldy. It is. I don't know if it's mold necessarily, but it's something. Definitely something.
With every death comes honor. With honor, redemption.
Well, we're gonna have to turn on the hot air station to find out, so might as well get that fired up. I don't think Lewis will work for someone again. Yeah, I've tried that, doesn't work. If 99 makes a working product, then the OEM surely won't add the extra dollar to make it last forever because they play the rollover game. You never know. I mean, this company is like Motorola, where their selling point is, hey, we're more durable than the next people. You should buy our products because they're so much more durable. People throwing up your home internet prices mean nothing. You can just pollute the chat that Lewis has commercial internet aren't just apples comparison. Indeed. Now, there are some people whose name I'm not going to mention who bribed the cable guy to not mark the place as a business and to mark it as a residence. So, like, I know somebody that gave the cable dude like $200 and is like, so
Marked by the dragon.
this is a residence, right? And it worked. I really should have done that. I would have saved so much money. Why'd you buy $2,000 camera? Because I wanted $2,000 camera.
Is true.
Reinhardt at your service. Get them
I am
off
restored.
our objective now.
See that which is unseen.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Let's see. Put the board in the oven. No, that's
Get on the point.
not what we're gonna do. That's not how we do here.
Clear the point.
Defend the objective.
CPUs generally don't die, so it's probably the CPU. No, they Haswell ones do. Haswell CPUs are little crybabies. Haswells are little pieces of shit in this context. I use a Haswell CPU for
We cannot allow them to take the point.
my desktop, and it's lovely. The mobile Haswells are just, they are such sissies. Especially in the 3787. It's just inexcusable how sissy they are. You know, granted, it could be that maybe the regulators used in them are particularly bad
See that
in
which is unseen.
quality and consistency. But I have a pile of 3787 boards here just waiting for affordable CPUs. Should I get myself an Arduino starter kit to learn more about electronics, or is there something else that is fun playing with without knowing that much at start? Greetings from Germany, where I have 120 for $30. You fucking
at the beginning.
rub it in my face, asshole. I would... Yeah, Arduino is a great way because it combines things that electronics with things like programming that are actually going to be somewhat relevant. Whereas again, the stuff that I'm doing, to be clear, it's totally relevant if you want to be a janitor, but if you don't want to be a janitor, then it stops being as relevant. You know, I'm happy. I'm proud to be a janitor for this amount of, you know, for the time that I'm a janitor. I built a good little business for myself being a janitor. I pay my bills. I save up my money. You know, I'm happy. I'm proud to be a janitor. What does this paste do? For this amount of, you know, for the time that I'm a janitor. I built a good little business for myself being a janitor. I pay my bills. I save up my money. You know, I'm preparing myself for a new chip. And I'm happy. I'm proud to be a janitor. What does this paste do? That is for this amount of, you know, for the time that I'm a janitor. I built a good little business for myself. Negative. Look at. See, these are the things that you don't pay attention to that I do. I'm preparing the new chip to be soldered on before I even check for the short, because I'm assuming the best of this board. I'm assuming the best of my day. I'm telling this board through my actions that I just expect that short to be gone. And by golly, that short is going to be gone. And measure. Hey, 4.4 million ohms. Look at that. See? The power of positive thinking.